Hey everybody, it's Saturday afternoon, August 23rd. Did a little bit on the car through the week, been working on most of the day today. We've got inner fender wells in place. They're still completely loose, so I can put the front end around it. The cooling fan, it was already working. It starts and runs with the ignition key now. The transmission full. It engages forward and reverse, which is nice. This nasty piece of wire, all this wiring is horrible. I'm just making stuff work, and I'm just using this as a junction box. I can't even find a fuse box in this car, so I'll be buying some kind of a nice underhood bust fuse block. So don't freak out about the wiring. I like nice wiring. This is horrible. Electric choke works. The alternator right now is just a pulley. I need to get a nice, probably a single wire, kind of like this Denso over here. This is what was on the big block when I got it. This boss here, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually broken and just hanging in there because they had the alternator in a bind. So I took it to work, and the guy at the body shop had some good metal bonding glue kind of stuff. So we bonded it, and I put hose clamps around it to crank it down in place. I got it set up straight and it worked, but I'm not putting that back on here. And it's a multiple wire. I want a single wire. I got my vacuum hooked up for the brake booster. I'm about to put on another spring because the idle doesn't always come quite all the way back down. Still got to run my vacuum modulator. I've got the factory tube that was on this engine and transmission, but I've got a different intake. I've got a port that I can use, but the factory manifold. Got a boss coming out of the back at an angle. So I don't know if I can maybe take that boss and modify the line a little. Run it straight up and down. I don't know, we'll see. But I can get something working in there. Rather not have to cut this, but gotta do what you gotta do. But hopefully tomorrow, maybe putting the front end back on it. This vehicle has power steering, which is weird. Race car with a rack, but they put power steering on it. That's like I don't know, I'd say like an 80s Ford Fairmont or something pump. And I don't have anywhere to put it. Where to mount it. So what I'm thinking about doing is either rigging it up myself or seeing if someone offers an actual electric drive pump. If I can't find anybody, I could always run the lines back into the trunk, hook up an electric motor to it. But I think there are, for some diesel applications, there are electric pumps. I just don't know how the pressure would compare. Oh yeah, and look at this neat setup here. Went from giant fuel line, that's like 1/2 inch or something, AN fittings. This is something that was on the oil adapter. I got this stuff. So it runs off the tank now. I'm not running off a can anymore. Made a lot of progress, little steps, but a lot of progress. So that's where we're at the moment. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be putting the front clip on it. I think Teresa's been working out, so she's ready to help me put the front end back on it. Haven't you been working out?
Uh-huh.
All right, guys, we're putting the front end on today. My son and my grandson. We're gonna set this thing back on. See if we can make it look like a car again. Look at this thing. Basically got to put the hood on, get it off the jacks. But she looks great. Got a wiring mess to take care of. That's easy. Got to get an alternator and an exhaust system put on it. Look at this door alignment's good. Got the pipes off the axle. I could not have done this alone. It was at least two, mostly three-man job, lining everything up.
Say hi, Michael.
No.
Hi, Phil.
But what's up? Thing came out looking great.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get the hood on and put her on the ground. All right, let's grab the hood, Michael.
Looking like a car again. So you're letting the boys do all the work?
Oh yeah, they've done all the work. I've just supervised. Yeah. Well, by the way, there's a guy, if you don't watch him, check him out. Ellis Car Customs, and it's Ellis, I think it's K-R-K-U-S-T-O-M-S. He's building a Nomad out of scratch, basically. He had a Nomad roof, and he bought an old sedan or something, and he's having some job problems. His work is giving him the runaround. He's about my age. He's thinking he may have to put his project on hold, and his channel's doing real well, so go check him out, give him a thumbs up, a good comment, and maybe a super thanks to help him out with his, because he's thinking he may have to put things on hold. Again, Ellis Car Cut, he gave me a shout out in the beginning. We're doing pretty well. Not as good as he is, he's doing real well. But I don't want to see him stop, so yeah, go see him.
There she is. All four tires on the ground. Yeah.
Two washers, just a little longer. Yeah.
Well, I was just looking.
So where did you get that air cleaner?
I just got it off of Jegs. Like $50 Holly.
And up front, the line can't be much better.
I'm not even hitting this side and back.
Thing is, to adjust the gap, you're swinging it side to side. We have a little more gap over here than we do here, but I want the hood to be straight.
Well, and we can adjust the hinge too, a little bit, but I think it looks good. It's not the kind of thing I go after. So anyway, I think you should start it up now and just put it together.
All right.
It just seems appropriate. Goes in gear and everything.
There she is, guys. Look at that. Got to give me a one-wire alternator and an exhaust system put on it, and then not saying it's done, because I've never seen a hot rod that was actually done. And if they are actually done, they're too pretty to ever drive. So.
Or it's time to sell it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm extremely happy. Took a little too long, but these projects always do. Got to find a good custom exhaust shop around here, but yeah, I'm happy. Victory, win.